I say that definiteness of purpose is the starting point of all achievement, because when we truly define what we're working towards, it makes decision making easier. Listen, if something comes across my path that is going to get me to where I want to go, get me to what I'm trying to accomplish, then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it. I'm going to dive in fully. But if it doesn't, then I don't do it. It makes decision making easier. So in this video, I'm going to give you some actionable steps essentially to help you dial in what your why is, to help you define with clarity, with specificity, what is going to bring purpose and meaning into your life. My definite major purpose comes down to three things. Time with family, number one. I want to be there for everything. My second thing is I want to provide my family the life that they deserve, you know? My family, and a lot of you can probably relate to that. Like, my family deserves the best. You and your families deserve the best. So my third is to give. There are so many people, and still so many people to this day, that have helped me get to where I'm at. I want to return that favor, man. I want to always, once again, be giving and helping other people achieve their goals and live their best life. It's one of the reasons that I'm recording this video right now. Dallas Pruitt is my mental skills coach, and he always talks about asking better questions. If you want a better life, it comes down to asking better questions. Okay, I'm going to give you 5 questions that I want you to take an hour of your day. I want you to take an hour out of your day, and I want you to ask these questions and answer these questions with as much specificity as possible. Number 1, what are the most important things in your life? Number 2, when I die, what do I want to have accomplished? What do you want people to say at your funeral? Number 3, what do you want people to not say at your funeral? Number 4, I believe this, okay? I believe that when we go meet our Maker, I believe in God. And I believe that when we go meet our Maker, I believe that He's going to show us the best version of ourselves, the version that we could have become if we did the things that we needed to do. That also scares me. I want to make sure that I get as close to this person as possible, because that's what God sent me on the earth to be. So I ask myself, what does that person look like? And then, what do I need to do to live like that person? Number 5 is this. What is your biggest fear? Because most of the times our biggest fear is really our biggest motivator. For example, my biggest fear, y'all, is that when I pass away, that my family is like, man, Dad left us in a tough spot. That's my biggest fear. So every single day when things get hard, because I'm going to tell you right now, things get hard every day. There's challenges every day. When things get tough and I'm like, good word, man, why am I doing this? And I write that out. This is why I'm doing this. There's no way, there's zero chance that I give up at that point. If you continue to drill down and ask yourself those questions until you cry, that's when you know you've hit it. That's when you know you've hit it. I can't even talk about my why without there being emotion. It's because there's a ton of emotion involved in that. That's what keeps me going. If your why is strong enough, you'll find a way. But I'm going to tell you this, if your why is not strong enough, anything and everything will get in the way. So I'll tell you one more actionable tactic, strategy, that this isn't a Tyler Devereux success principle. This is a principle that I've learned from the most successful people that I've ever studied in my life. Successful and happy people that I've ever studied in my life. And it is writing your goals down at least twice a day, sometimes 3. Once in the morning, once at night, and that third time is when things get tough. Y'all, that is the most important time to remember your goals, is when things get tough, to recommit to where things are. Commitment means staying true to what you said you were going to do long after the mood you set it in is left. That is a quote from one of my favorite people. His name's Inky Johnson, and I remember that always. It's easy to stay motivated when shit is going good. It's a lot harder to stay motivated when things are shitty. But when things are shitty, we have to define once again what is motivating us to keep moving here. Once again, my friends, definiteness of purpose is the starting point of all achievement. You define that, and the actions to get there become easier and easier. Leave in the comments below what those motivators are. It's so important for you to share those as well. You'll see that I share and I talk about my why all the time. You wanna know why? Because it's another layer of commitment. People hold me accountable to achieving that. I want you to have that same thing. So leave in the comments below, tell me what your why is, and I'm gonna give you some feedback on that. I'm gonna tell you if you need to get more specific. I'm gonna tell you if you need to dial it in more, and I'm gonna ask you some follow-up questions. I would love to know what that is, and you would love to share it. Let me know. Aloha, best of luck.